Unit 4, Lesson 2. So, at the conclusion of our last video, we decided that in order to show congruence, we need to demonstrate that corresponding parts, again parts meaning sides and angles, are congruent. However, we do not need to prove that all corresponding parts, meaning sides and angles, are congruent. We only have to show a certain number of them are. And so where we're going to begin today is looking at different theorems and postulates related to proving triangles congruent. So the first one we're going to look at is side, angle side congruence criteria. And again, what the theorem states, we discussed this in the vocabulary. If two sides and the included, again, that is the angle in between those sides that we have, of one triangle are congruent to two sides and the included angle of another triangle, then we can say that the two triangles are congruent. So for example, we have AB congruent to A prime B prime. Okay, and then we have the included angle here, again, in between the two sides. So let's say angle A is congruent to angle A prime. And again, that angle is in between the two sides that we have, right? And the other side that we have is AC congruent to A prime, C prime. So again, the included angle of the two sides are congruent. The two pairs of sides are congruent. So we can say that these two triangles are congruent to one another. Also, we can show that there exists a ridge of motion that maps triangle ABC onto triangle A prime B prime. However, we don't need to talk about that or say that because we can show that there is a correspondence between side, angle, and side of the two triangles. However, in the examples of the proofs that we do, we will describe a ridge of motion or a sequence of ridge of motions that will map one of the triangles onto the other.